Yes, you have completed fast track training. You've finally got to the end, right? So I'm sure your head's spinning with information depending on how fast you try to absorb all of that. Some people have done it in a day. Some people have taken 6 weeks. Now, that being said, there's always more to come as you are kind of getting started. Each sale call will teach you something new. And the more you get involved with any one particular project, the more instances and opportunities you'll have to grow as far as scenarios that you'll run across in the field. As I'm leaving you with Fast Track, I'm introducing you to a couple other sections of training. So first and foremost, when you enter into Podio, you'll notice that there are apps across the top with your leads and your sales and some of the places that you've learned. You've heard me mention them before, but in the training app, there will be additional trainings. One, there will be some review to what you've already learned. Two, there will be some audio recording onlys that you might want to recap on. The first one I'm going to have you go check out is called Sales 101. It is an hour-long audio-only session. However, very effective as far as strategy in today's marketplace with today's types of sales, as far as temporary and full-time and construction and staffing and what you're up against and what our competitors do and why they act the way they do. So it's going to give you the introduction into what I call 103 training. As you guys complete that, I want you to be looking for this deeper sales training called 103 training. It will be released in increments. It's really deeper subject matter as far as like how to add a hotel cost to a bill rate, how to get a yes in a one-call close, the difference between cost and quality. Well, a lot of these sessions were, first-hand experience, that I've had out there in the field that as a senior executive, a six-figure individual that I wanted you or I needed to know and want to be able to share with you. So you will find a lot of those training sessions through your management team. If you're ready for more training, you can say, hey man, is there any 103 training that I can hear or listen once I'm through Fast Track? If you start requesting 103 training, your management team will know how serious you are about getting started with the career, not just from home, but from anywhere, and more importantly, with this company. So request that 103 training and be looking for it. As new 103s are released, they'll be available on the Facebook private page. We are also going to be funneling all of the Fast Track training in addition to longer session videos that were touching on similar subject matter for those of you that are wanting a longer version than, let's say, a 5 or 6 minute recap of something, want to maybe listen to it a little bit farther to absorb it. That will be delivered to you university style, where you'll be able to go back in sections, get 6 or 7 videos that we're talking about a certain subject, whether it's Podio and the system training. Then you'll have another section that will be for recruiters and recruiting tools, that'll be coverage beyond what you guys seen here in Fast Track, in addition to what you've seen as a recap. And then of course it will transition into some sales, but then also you will have project management videos that will be available to those of you who really take the ball and run with it, as far as understanding recruiting, understanding Podio, understanding the sales process. You're then going to put yourself in a position to where you can start to put more feathers in your hat as far as how to handle hotels, how to deal more particularly with clients and problems or issues that may arise, etc. So be looking for all of those things. Go check out the training app in Podio to see if there's anything you missed, starting with the 101 sales audio training, and then always be looking for 103 training videos. If you don't see them, that means you haven't been invited to the workspace yet. Ask your manager for details, and they'll make sure that they get you involved. See you guys on the other side in the meetings that occur regularly. Check out Facebook private. That's where you're going to get up-to-date 911s for vacancies that need to be worked on over the weekend and at night. If there's any contests that we're currently running, from picture contest to sales contest, those are announced. I will always say this when it comes to the Facebook feed. There's a lot of people and a lot of information. Don't ever just look at the last 3 or 4 posts. You're going to want to scroll down through that all the way to the bottom if you're brand new, because there's a lot of information that's buried that we don't always just resurface, but it's very important things that might have helped you as far as making sure you understood a certain thing, or hey, this was an instance that was brought up today. So you can go back and get little tidbits of things that would be very, very useful to your day-to-day activity as you're moving forward. Other than that, you have questions, of course, hit the Facebook private group with those. The management team will attack them or pass them directly up to your management team. Other than that, happy sales. Thanks for coming to Catalyst. I hope that you guys are excited about getting started as I am. I'm super looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what you guys are capable of doing. Talk to you later.